Good day, class, and welcome to the Curve Tool tutorial. In today's lesson, we're using the Curve tool in Google Draw to color an image. This skill will help us to think in shapes and layers, so keep in mind we're using a lot of order stacking today. So first, let's start by talking about the Curve tool versus the Polyline tool. To select the Curve tool, I will find the Line tool at the top of the toolbar. By clicking on the drop-down arrow next to it, I'm going to look for the Curve tool, not the curved connector, the Curve tool. The Curve tool allows me to click where I want to start and continue clicking to create a curve. So you'll notice that it's stuck at the point where I clicked on. If I continue clicking, it will allow me to make a curve. If I connect the end of the line to the start of the line, it creates a shape. This is very different than the Scribble tool, which requires you to click and drag. Now the Polyline tool is very similar to the Curve tool. So if I go back up to our Line tool, select Line, and switch to Polyline tool, the Polyline tool does something very similar, but notice that it uses perfectly straight lines instead of a curve. You will need to decide which tool makes sense for the job. So today we're going to be using the Curve tool and the Polyline tool to color this image of a sugar skull. I'm noticing that there's a lot of curves in this drawing, so I'm actually going to switch to the Curve tool. Now the best way to go about this is to think in layers. So the first layer I'm going to think about is the shape of this entire skull. So I'm actually going to start up here, and I'm going to click along this line all the way through. This is much more accurate than using the Scribble tool. But here I see that there's a bunch of flowers. We can ignore that for now because we are thinking in layers. So if I just imagine that the line continues through, I'm going to go ahead and start clicking all the way around and drawing this line. Again, I see the flowers, but I'm going to imagine that this line is going behind it, so I'm going to keep clicking through. Now, once I connect my end of the line to the start of the line, it's going to create a shape. I'm going to go ahead and connect it by clicking, and there is the shape of my skull. There's one part that's a little incorrect, and it's right here. I can double click on my shape now, and you'll notice that there are these purple nodes. A node is these little circles here that allow me to click and drag to make small adjustments to make sure that it's the correct curve. Now I could press Escape on my keyboard, and I'm back to my drawing. So you'll notice that once I've created a shape, I can now change the color. So I'm going up to the top where it says Fill Color, and I'm going to change it to sort of a dark gray. Let's start with that. So this is the base layer of my drawing, but obviously we have a problem here. It's covering over the drawing beneath it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order stack by right-clicking and moving the original drawing back up to the front. Or on your keyboard, you can press Control, Shift, and up on the arrow key. So now I have the original drawing back on the top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus in on the eyes. So I'm going to switch back over to my Curve tool, and now I'm going to draw both of these eyes. Okay, so I have the two eyes. Let's actually change the color of them. So I'm going to switch back to my Select tool. I'm going to click on the eye and change it to, let's change it to red. I think that's going to look really cool. Okay, so now we have red eyes, and then we have the skull in the back. Now, I can still use order stacking to help me see what my image looks like so far. So I'm going to click on the original drawing. I'm going to right-click on it. I'm going to order stack this and send it to the back. This is currently what my drawing looks like. So I'm gonna send this drawing back up to the front, and I'm going to continue adding details for my drawing. Okay, so for the sake of time, you can see the progress I've made so far on the skull. I have so many more details to add, but you get the general idea of how this works. So again, keep in mind, you're gonna wanna use the curve tool or the polyline tool. You're going to think about order stacking by right-clicking and changing the order or using your keyboard commands. This is going to allow you to layer all the images that you need to make sure you have all of your details. As always, if you need help, please let me know, and good luck.